Right. In this video, I will show you how to configure the MASM environment and how to write your basic programs and what errors you are most likely to encounter and how to avoid them. So first of all, you have to download the MASM 615 MASM software from LMS and install it on or extract the files onto one of your hard disks. So I have installed that file or I have extracted all the files in my E drive and they're over here in the MASM 615 folder. So now if you go inside this folder, you will see a list of all the files which are present, and this also includes the include directory and a library directory. So include directory contains this file irwin32.inc that we will be using, and similarly there are a couple of other files which we require to assemble our program. So let's go back to the MASM 615 folder, and if you scroll down here you will find the make32.bat file, which is this one, and this is the one that we will be using to assemble our programs. So if you right click on this and click edit, then you see what is written inside this make32.bat file. Now a batch file is basically a file with the extension of .bat, and you can write DOS commands in this file, and then whenever on the DOS prompt you type the name of the file, that is make32, and then press enter, it will execute all those DOS commands one by one. So over here the first two lines are rem lines, or rem stands for remember, which are basically comments. Then we have echo off, which means do not print this on the screen or any instructions on the screen. Then we have CLS, which stands for clear screen, of course. Then we have another two rem statements or comments and then we have set path is equal to E drive slash MASM 615 and then C drive slash Windows system 32. Now this path is basically we are setting this path so that whenever we enter on the DOS prompt that we would like to assemble a file by this particular name, it will first search for that file in this path. And I have used E drive because my folder, or I have extracted all the files and installed them to my E drive. If you install your MASM software into drive D, then you should change this over here to drive D. Now similarly, after a semicolon I have C drive Windows and C drive slash Windows slash system 32. I have added this path because if you do not add this path, then whenever you run make32 and to assemble your program, it forgets this original path. And then if you type on the DOS prompt, for example, a command like edit, then it will say edit is unrecognized as a file name or command. So basically, in order to avoid that, you should include this as well after this. Okay, and then you will not get that error. Similarly, in the next line we have set include is equal to E drive slash MASM 615 slash include. So since I have installed this in E drive, this is okay. If you have installed your MASM into some other drive on your computer, you need to change this. So this is I'm telling it where to find the include file. Similarly, where to find the libraries. Now if you look over here, this ml is basically an exe file in the same folder MASM 615, and it is saying that you have to use whatever file name I provide on the DOS prompt, replace that over here where this %1 is written, and it inserts .asm automatically. So it is assembling my file with the help of ml.exe, and if there are no errors, then it will convert my file into a .object file, which is basically a machine language equivalent of all my instructions. Then it will use link32.exe and it will assemble my .object file, and if there are no errors again, it will produce my file name, which was, for example, first.exe, which is the executable file which you can run.